Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back. I'm trying to find an angle where the lighting is working for me because this cat is something else. She doesn't give me a single break. No, not a single break. She's always on the move. She's always doing something, you know? And like she just like jumps all over the place. But like really, I'm like trying to talk about silence, and here's this cat to like this cat just like doing everything that she can to get my attention. Yeah, she's coming at me again. Look, enough of you. I went to go sit at the desk. Hear the cat going to the desk. You know, I'm surprised. Like all in it. She never really. I think she needs her own channel. I don't even know what I'm going to do with her. She's a piece of work. This cat. It's crazy. Well, anyway, just chilling. Typical day. Typical day. Bruh. Get. If you come at me, kitty, we going to war. We going to war, kitty. I ain't know where else to go. Look, I tried something one time. Immediately, I'm done with it. I'm done. Okay? Now, this is what I'm going to be talking about. I don't know why this cat want to be all in it. Okay? We're going to be talking about why silence is sometimes the most powerful response. Okay? Well, I eat a little bit of lunch. Okay? We're going to, let's go right into it. Why people feel pressured to respond to everything online. Okay. When someone says something to you, right? If they just say it to you and it's like in person or in front of a small group of people, you don't feel like you need to respond. But when something is said to you, wow, amazing, right? When something is said to you while you're in front of 1,000,000,000 people on the internet, because that's how it feels. It feels like it's 1,000,000,000 people. Then you feel you have to respond. You know how many people they said that to? How many people heard all of that? The duo. Can you see it? Ooh, lit. So you feel the need that you have to respond to it. But you really don't. Really ain't. Once you respond to it, they're going to have something clever to say. Sorry, guys. Once you respond to it, they're going to have something clever to say about you to make you look silly. You know, it's kind of like in the legal system. They always find a way to make you look like a criminal. Get back. Just exchange of words. They'll use your words against you. It's just like when you see, like when you go into court. I mean, not when you go to court. When the police stop you. That's good. Got Chuckers loaded fries. I'm not saying loaded. Oh, it's loaded. It's like a Parmesan. You know what I'm saying? Make you eat and make you be quiet. So, imagine police pull you over. They say what? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. same things apply outside and on the internet. They will use it against you. They'll rewrite your words. You'll be talking about one thing, and they'll be like, "Oh no, she's talking about this." And then you have to think about it. You, like, I've said this before, if you don't even care about that person, no need for you to go out your way try and tell them anything. There's a judge and jury in the courtroom. There's also a judge and jury outside. There's no amount of evidence that's going to make you right. The people have to like you. Please don't take my chocolate. People be like making up stuff. You'll say one thing, they'll make it mean something else. When people are arguing on social media, right? You don't know this person. What happens when you start arguing with somebody on social media? Or you just disagree with somebody on social media. What's the first thing that happens? They go to your page and start scrolling through your pictures. They will find a picture of you or your kids or whatever. Put it into some other thing, AI, and make you look like a fool. They can put your face on a stripper and send it to your husband. Look where I saw your girl at. Or they can make fun of you. You know, people turn into real bullies out there. Where do you think the bullies went? They grew up and they got too embarrassed to do silly things, but when they're on the internet, they act like they're 12 again. You just don't think that it would be them. You're like, what? Granny, you on there picking on people? No, not me. You know, that's exactly what they do. So, on social media, they'll go there. They'll get all types of pictures of you. Like, you might be skinny now, but look at you back in 2009. But it's somebody from the internet that you don't know. And yeah, it might be a kid. It really might be a kid. Even if he might be on his father's account. You think like a grown person would talk like that? If they did, they're not grown. You know? So the arguments on social media, it's like they'll have like a questionnaire, like who eat first. Then you'll start this arguing. Then people start looking at people's picture like, I knew you would say that you want to eat first. Look at your picture. It's like crazy. They hooked this chicken out. I haven't been to Checkers in so long. This is the type of food that make you want to be quiet. I'm like, is it real chicken? You know, it's just shocking. You know, Popeyes is like crazy. It was like right down the way. I didn't want to go all the way into the mall. Now, let me see. What is this right here? Like a pop-up. Now, let's see. When silence actually frustrates the other person more than arguing. That's the best part. Like when we was kids. Somebody want to argue with you, it takes two to argue, right? See, but that's why they be on social media. Like, I ain't talking about you. The whole time they on the internet talking about you. That's somebody like seeking attention. And you know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing. People be talking about you from the side. Yeah, she did, she that. He did, he that. So you be like, what did you say? You be like, yeah, don't give them no window. They want a window, a platform to stand on. Don't give it to them. Act like you don't even see it. Kind of like when the kids start crying. He's like this. Oh, a butterfly. A butterfly. Don't even hear it. What's up with this? No, I'm not calling you. My cat. You need to stop. Here. She's wild. She wasn't. She was gonna wait. Like, oh my goodness, cat is something else. At least she gets to know. I might have to go back. I might have to spin the block. Now, when silence actually frustrates the other person more than arguing, what they'll do is they'll try to find a window, keyword window, to recreate the argument again. Even if they have to pretend that they have peace. They'll do that. They'll be like, you know what? My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Oh, my friend. Then they'll wait for it. Out of nowhere, gonna blow up one day. Start arguing again. And then it'll be about something else. But guarantee they're gonna bring up that old shit too. Because at the end of the day, you the one that fucking crashed my car. What the fuck? I thought we got over that. No. I didn't get over it at all. They'll bring up a whole bunch of old stuff. I know it's like something you're supposed to do in a relationship, right? Yeah. At most. Like, who's going to go back and forth? I try to tell people, you actually messing up your heart. Even, like, there's nothing even in what I'm talking about right now. Nobody is, like, even asking about heart health. All that arguing and yelling. Somebody that you don't know is going to cause you to get a heart attack and a stroke. Excuse me. And if you're in love with somebody that you have to argue with every day, that you just dig in your grave. And if you love them enough that you want to accept all that arguing, at the very least, keep it at a low tone. If you're so used to it, remain calm. Really does a lot to you. Like, sitting there, like, arguing. I don't do that. It's a waste of time. You know? It's kind of a lack of intelligence. I often have nothing to say. Now, let me see. Situations where speaking could make things legally worse. Now, I already mentioned that. Sometimes people say things that don't even need to be said. Not even your place. You know about the 48 laws of power? Look at that, bro. Look at that. Talk about they sprinkled the bacon on it. You know about the 48 laws of power, right? 48 laws of power tell you not to like voluntarily give out too much information. It's unnecessary. Say you have a secret dish you know how to make. People are like, I want to try it. I'm like, I just need some eggs. And then they said, oh, how do you make it? Don't do that. It's like trying to tell somebody how to make things tender. Don't do that. Let them boil it like they've been boiling it. We're going to keep it tender over here. Voluntary information. Silence. If people would have been silent, like I'm going to I've been seeing like these posts where people are talking about ask us one question. You know who? Talking about, okay, clear people. This time you ask everybody one question. And then like conversation just be weird. I'm telling you, like, I won't even get in those conversations. Scroll. Who should eat the chicken first? Scroll. I don't care who eats the chicken first. I think we should all be sitting at the table together at the same time. Sounds like a bunch of people that don't pray before they eat. Scroll. You know what I'm saying? It's really not easy. Oh my goodness. It's so good. It's like barbecue sauce. I don't know what the hell was going on. Parmesan. Never had these before. I just have to try it. Parmesan. And they got the cheese. Now I know they do the chili cheese fries over there. But damn. Now I don't know if I'm right. This bacon or whatever tastes maple smoked. Confusing. But so now the difference between being quiet and being weak. So easy. So easy for people to think you meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Not me. You can be quiet. Why ain't nobody ain't touching you? They can say whatever they want. This is America, right? Freedom of speech. Say anything you want. Now thinking I have to listen, that's where you're wrong. I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to. You talking to somebody, you start talking sideways, I'm big on walking away. Once you disrespect me, raise your voice or belittle me, I'm walking away. You no longer have my ear. Sitting there when somebody belittles you, it makes no sense. You can walk away. That's simple. You know, we're not in high school. It shouldn't even be in your mind. Even when people are upset and they're talking about you or they feel ways to the point that they have to stomp their feet, don't give it energy. And what I mean by don't give it energy is like, don't match that energy. Stay in good spirits. Stay happy to Focus on what you're doing. Don't let nobody distract you. That's like something somebody should be doing. Like if they're in a relationship or you're a 10-year-old kid inside McDonald's and they're mad, you stop your feet and you go into the corner, and then a parent sit back and says, why is Timmy like that? But, you're not little Timmy. You're a grown woman or a grown man. I don't really care if you're stomping your feet and you stand in the corner. I mean, it's creative and all, but it's a tactic that you probably should use when you're a child. As an adult, you either talk about it, be about it, or you just shut up. It's easier that way. That's that silence right there. Now, look. After you go on a date, the first date, often people feel the need to just tell everything. Even then, you should be quiet. A lot of people, you say so much on a date, you make the date bad. You put too much information out there, the room gets silent. They're like oversharing. Are you an oversharer? I'm an oversharer. But I have a technique. The stuff I share is not even real. Some things, like, say you talking some junk, man, I could talk some junk too. Just make it up. You know what I'm saying? Make it up. It doesn't matter if it's true, really. It doesn't matter. Depends on the atmosphere. Sometimes it's fun to just be talking. Because if anybody's going to be talking, it's going to be me. Now, how silence exposes who lie or exaggerate. If you be quiet long enough, the truth will come out. Oh my goodness. And it's so funny because people will wait years and then ask questions years later when you don't even know, like, what? Or you do know, and it's like, how could you even believe somebody to remember something from so far away? But it's possible. I don't forget anything. I'm one of those people that never forget nothing. Nothing. I never forget anything. Now, you see, like when you watch it on TV, it be scandals. Oh, so and so beat his wife. This one got pulled over by the cops. A secretary says that she was abused by this person, and like they're famous, right? Why do powerful people never explain themselves to everyone? They don't make a public announcement. It's not going to do you any good. Not like the judge and jury in court. These people outside, they judging you by how many times you blink. They judge you on what you're wearing. They judge you on on everything. If you have any habits, if you ever sneeze the wrong way, if you ever didn't pay a parking ticket, they're judging you on all of these things to give you a final decision whether you're acceptable or not. Do not give people an opportunity to tell you whether you're acceptable or not. You are who you are and you stand on it. You tell them what's acceptable. If they don't see it, they don't see it. But you don't just give everybody a window to decide on your life or to have an opinion on your life. Celebrities don't do that. So, never give nobody an opinion, opportunity to have an opinion on your life. So that means, like, when you go outside, like I said, you don't mix your emotions. Like, you should have your emotions is for home, and when you go outside, it's like you're at work. Just like if you're at work, We're not going to spread our emotions. We're not going to talk about no personal history. You're not going to be able to judge me on nothing. You don't know me. This is my paperwork that I do, and that is it. That's how it goes. You people out there, they're not cool, man. They're just out there looking to destroy the world for whatever reason. You cannot, there's power. Knowledge is power, right? So you don't volunteer information. Information is not free. It's not free. That's the power. If knowledge is power, what do you think is next? Okay? So you can't really volunteer information. Walking away will save you a lot of peace. That's what I do. I've been in situations where I've had my ponytail pulled. Boop. I'm like, yeah, respond? No. Just walk away. I had situations, people keep yelling and screaming. I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry. I hope your day gets better. But, it makes them even mad. They get so mad when you like, and a lot of times, and I don't even explain myself, because if you live in New York City, you don't explain yourself over this area. Any of this? Windows. They want to fight. They want to argue. They want to bite people's face off. So I don't engage in conversation with people. Like, you having an argument on the subway? Do not engage. Now, let me say, right? If you read like the 48 Laws of Power, it'll tell you all about being real solid. Completely. I'm saying I'm selfish. I'm not sharing. Yo, this stuff was so sweet. I gave her some already. She's still looking. My cat. Man. People say like they act like they doing this silent treatment. But it's not silent because they want to be seen. Wow. Amazing. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Listen, they be sitting around talking about people all day long. Sitting there talking about people. I'm like, okay. What are you doing for yourself? You getting upset? You got people like this. I'm still smiling. Look. I'm still smiling. Every time we smiling. Don't need to get all frustrated about anything. There's no need to resolve anything with anyone. Look how many people there are in this world. Too many people in the world. One person will understand you, another person will. So keep it moving. Stop explaining yourself. It's crazy how many people they get to a police station and they see themselves in a room at a table and they start talking. At that point, don't even say your name. What are you doing in there? Did you speak to your lawyer first? Oh, he just bought you some Popeyes. Man, that's how quick it happens. Gonna be in paperwork. Well, I know. I'm not even like. I've always been a quiet person. Like, I know how to be quiet. Because I'm so quiet, I could tell you what stop you getting off. Man, I know your first name, last name, maybe even what school you went to, where you work at, all that. Just because I'm quiet all the time. But often people think quiet people is like they're almost not even there. They must just be sitting there in the corner sad, thinking about like life. No, I hear everything. Don't care about none of it. Okay. Of course, I'm thinking about multiple things. What do you do? Think about one thing at a time? Telling you, it's so simple. A good way to be silent is to download rainymood.com, the app, the Rainy Mood app, or go to the site. Put your headphones in, listen to the rain. I also like to jazz. Cut out the noise in the street. All of the people say, "Come on, move out of my way," or all that. And who she think he is? Look at that girl in yellow outfit, or whatever they want to say. You don't have to hear none of it. All you need to do is be able to hear the traffic and the announcements, right? So drown out the BS with like some rainymood.com or some jazz, something like that. That's what I do. I don't even hear it. Because sometimes people want to be seen, they want to be heard. I usually do that in the subway, but I don't even do it in my neighborhood as well. I have a whole silent dance party. Like, it's that simple. The thing is, like, people be wanting something they can't get. They be wanting a moment. They be wanting to experience something they dreamed about. It's not happening. Get over it. It's so sad. People just be jealous too. Always jealous of people. Don't get you nowhere. Well, leave me alone, kitty. Leave me alone, kitty. Man. Well, I'm going to be getting off of this. So I can watch a movie or something like that. Find something fun to do because ain't I'm a negativity outside. Stop it, kitty. I'm a negativity. Maybe I'll go back on live or whatever. I'm not making no long ones. So I gotta keep them a little. Anyway, bye. Bye, kitty. Say bye, kitty.